of the commodity markets right here on WHOW when Commodity Week airs Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. Remember the time change for the daily closing market report on WHOW at our new time, 5:06 p.m. weekdays.
Hi, this is Dr. Sue Sturr at Covenant Animal Clinic, your hometown vet in Clinton. Now is the time to protect your pet from heartworm disease. We are now offering ProHeart 6, which protects your pet for 6 months with one simple injection. Get all the details by clicking our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Whether your home is flooding from spring rains or needs major spring cleaning, ServPro of Piatt, DeWitt counties will make it like it never happened. Find out how they can help you by clicking their icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
8 minutes after 8 o'clock is news time on this Wednesday. Top of the morning from the newsroom of Regional Radio and DeWittDailyNews.com. I'm Seth Lawrence with this expanded 8 o'clock newscast. We stream to Facebook and YouTube. It's brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Last month, Regional Radio brought you the news. The city of Clinton will be pursuing a new city hall that will house city administration, police, and fire. Tuesday night at the Clinton City Council meeting, the council heard from the construction and engineering group that will lead the project. Tim Erickson from Core Construction and John Bishop with the Farnsworth Group presented their intent for the project. City Administrator Taylor Baxter reminds of the challenges the city faces in its current facility.
Very excited for this. We have two individuals here with us tonight. Tim Erickson is the president of Core Construction, and John Bishop is a principal with Farnsworth Group. And a little back history. The city has been talking about a new city hall, fire station, police station for a while. Most notably the fire station, as you guys can see, we're down here, and as time has gone on, fire trucks have gotten bigger, and our facility has not grown nearly as much as what it needs to handle those. In addition to, as you guys can also see, we're down here because our elevator does not work. So it really escalated the conversations of a new facility. So what we did was we went out to bid for an RFP for a design build concept. So we received 3 great firms that were interested in our project, and we ultimately decided to go with Core Construction and Farnsworth Group.
Erickson worked 25-plus years ago on the DeWitt County building. He says while they've turned into a top 5 builder in the country, he touts the company's ability to keep things local. He also points out Core Construction and the Farnsworth Group are not strangers. They've worked extensively together over the years.
Together with Farnsworth, we've done over 50 projects together across central Illinois. The design build method which you picked, the town and normal fire station that you're talking about, we just are delivering for them design build. We're also just getting ready to work on the McLean County Animal Shelter together as partners. We've done, we're working at ISU as design build partners. We work for the state at the Stevenson IDOT facility design. So we have a long-standing relationship. We've got the trust I talked about, we've already built, and understand how we work in a partnership throughout. What you'll hear us talk about is in the design build method, you're hiring a team, and we look at it as a 3-legged stool. The owner, of course, what you're looking for and what the city's looking for in their facility. John's got his expertise in understanding design, how the building's going, and with codes. We understand how to build it and put it together, so when we put all those 3 things together, that brings a successful project. It's always focused together that we're on the same team. It's not an adversarial challenge of each other. We have a healthy tension. I'm going to challenge him on what he draws because there's a budget. Yep. And he's going to push me on making sure we're doing what I'm doing as well.
Bishop stressed the outlook to give the fire department the ability to handle the ever-growing fire trucks to avoid the problem of today where the city's facility is barely able to accommodate the larger modern fire engines.
I've done a little bit of sketching on aerials of both of those to see what fits. I think we can make something work at higher pace, but there's also due diligence related to identifying any utilities or conflicts that are on both sides. And making sure that we've got good soils, and that we really do have a good understanding of what's going into the building. Certainly, we don't want to build you a building which is going to result in the same issue happening that you've got for storing fire trucks in 10 or 20 years. We'd like it to be as long as this building has been up before we run out of room.
So that's really the goal in that. And then making sure that we can synergize on spaces. So if there's an opportunity to have a shared training room between fire department and police department, we need to make sure that the building flow works to accommodate those things in a way that you're not having to cross completely out of one department through another department to be able to get to a space out there. So that's really where this first phase is. And during that first phase, we're going to be working consistently with CORE on discussing things like the cost of things, what the best way is to give a phase based upon the site, in order to be able to provide the most bang for your buck. And at the end of that, we'll turn that package over along with some pricing.
The $64,000 question is, what is the roadmap to completion and the completion date itself? The pair gave an outlook of roughly 3 years once all the plans have been put into place and everything has been signed off on.
Again, the first phase is figuring out what your needs are, coming up with a basic design, a basic budget that we're trying to stick through, and then decide, once we've established that, that's where we take a stop and say, yes, this is where we're at. Then we move into phase 2. Phase 2 will be where Farnsworth and John's team continue through the different phases of the drawings.
Right. So that'll be an iterative process as well. We'll start out with a lighter package. The drawings are considered schematic. We'll develop that package, make sure that the stakeholders are happy with the flow, happy with the sizes of spaces and the arrangement, and then probably get into some really basic appearance of the building. Again, that'll pass back off forward that phase, while the city is having an opportunity to be able to do a sign off on that process. Come back to pricing at that point in time. Then we'll get into another detailed level. We'll go through design development. We start seeing more detail on everything. The drawings begin to get more accurate. Walls have got more accurate thicknesses. Everything like that is moving forward. Goes back for another review to make sure that nothing has changed on the city's part. Goes back to CORE for another price, and then we take it the rest of the way through. And at that point, we actually pass things off, where CORE will then take the lead at that point on everything through construction, but we will still be there to be able to support the process.
So at that time when the drawings are done, we'll establish a final guaranteed price. Everybody understands what it is. We'll put together what the schedule, what the timeline, what the phasing looks like. We'll all come to terms with that, and then we'll move forward with a public procurement method and bid it out to the subcontractors across the central.
So when's completion date?
You're probably looking, I hate, you've got 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, it's likely 6 to 8 months of design after we get through phase 1. Now there are other considerations that go into that you just have to do with the sites. When these sites become available, in order to be able to actually execute it.
And then again, construction project this size, not knowing anything. This is where I get in trouble. You're probably looking at it's a 2 to 3 year process from start to finish. To be realistic.
Also at the Tuesday night Clinton City Council meeting, the council approved the engineering contract with Cummins Engineering for the upcoming South Jackson Street project at a cost of just short of $105,000. News streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton.